pose. You can stay where you are seated, or you can come onto your knees, whatever feels best for you. But come into an easy pose that you can sit in for a few moments, a couple of minutes. Close your eyes. And let's just start with a couple of neck rolls and neck circles to sort of shake off the day, warm up the neck, so you can go right to left or left to right, doesn't really matter. Forward and back, change directions. Just breathe, and if you find a spot where it's a little bit sticky, maybe hold there for a breath or two. And then when you feel ready, make your way back to center, and then take an inhale and bring your shoulders way up close to your ears, and on your exhale, let them fall down. And then inhale, bring them kind of to the forward, the front, and then up to your ears, and then exhale a little bit towards the back and down. We're starting to do some small shoulder circles. Breathing in, bring them up. Exhaling out, bring them down. One more time, breathing in and up, and exhale back and down. Let's go the other direction. So breathe in, go back, and then up to your shoulder, up to your ears, and then exhale forward and bring it down. Breathing in, back, up to your ears, exhale, forward and down. One last time. Breathe into the back, up to your ears, and then exhale down. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, place your right hand down onto your mat, your right fingertips, and then reach your left arm up and over, so we really stretch that left side body. Breathing here and holding for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Press your knees if you're laying, or if you're on your knees, or your sit bones into the mat, and reach your fingertips up to the sky. And then exhale, left arm down to the ground, right arm up and over, stretching that right side body. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. Stretch as you breathe out. And then inhale up to center, and then exhale. Make your way onto all fours. Stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let's continue to breathe as we do some cat-cows, warming up our spine here. Breathing in as you drop your belly down towards the mat, gaze to the sky. Breathing out as you tuck your tailbone under and arch your back. Moving with your own breath through a few rounds. One more. And then exhale, settle back in. Actively press the mat and the ground away so that you add some space between your shoulder blades. Yes, that's it. Pull your core in nice and tight. And on an inhale, reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. So now check in here and level your hips towards the mat. An easy way to do that is on your lifted leg to take your little baby toe and turn it towards the ground. That rotates your leg, which kind of also helps guide your hips towards the mat. Yes, nice. Continue to press it away with your left hand. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and or your knee to your elbow, crunch it in and extend it out. And exhale, elbow to knee, crunch it in and extend it out. Exhale, elbow to knee, and extend it out. Hold here, keep your arm extending, but this time tap your left toes down on the ground on your right side, lift it up to center, and then tap it out to the left, and up to center, and over to the right. Center and left, yeah, moving slow, center and right, center and left. One more time, center, right, center, left, center. Bend your knee, reach your right arm back, grab your left foot for this twist and quadricep stretch. Also, you might feel you're being a little wobbly, yeah? So really squeeze that core. It's a bit of core work here too. Squeeze it in nice and tight. One more breath here. On your exhale, slowly release, extend leg and arm, and then exhale, set it back down on the mat. Let's take 3 cat-cows to reset your spine. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. All right, the other side, press your hands into the mat. Extend your left arm out and your right leg back. Point that right baby toe towards the ground to level your hips. Do your best to look right down at your mat so that you keep your neck and head in one line with your spine. Breathe in, extend, and exhale, elbow to knee, touch it. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunch it in. And extend. Last time, elbow to knee. Extend, keep your left arm extended, and now touch your toes to the left, and then center, and right, and center, and left, center. Do your best to keep your hips and everything centered here on your mat and not swaying with your leg. To the right, last time, center and left and center. Bend your knee, reach your left hand back for your right foot and press. Pressing the top of your left foot into the mat, squeezing your core nice and tight. One more breath here. Exhale, release, extend, and set everything down. A few cat-cows to reset, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, cow, and exhale. Inhale, cow, tuck your toes. Exhale, press back, downward, facing dog. Bending one knee and then the other, maybe lifting onto your tiptoes. Settling in here into our down dog. Here's our little friend who loves people. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and pull forward into high plank and hold. Hold here for 3. Fire up your legs, really pull your core in tight. Get all the muscles in your legs engaged. One more breath in and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, breath in and breath out. Inhale, pull forward, high plank. This time you're gonna bring right knee to center, step it back, left knee to center. So kind of like mountain climbers, but nice and slow. So alternating legs, pressing and bringing knee into chest. Really feel that core for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one each side. High plank, breathe in. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip to the right side. Let's just stay here for this first one. Opening your knee, rotating through your low spine, pressing both of your hands into the mat equally so your shoulders stay square. One more breath in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop your left knee to the ground. Inhale, right arm to the sky for our twisted lizard. Breathing here and breathing out. Really twisting, and you may want to, over the next few breaths, increase the distance between your front heel and your back knee so that you really feel it in your left hip flexor and perhaps your right hamstring. Allow your hips to sink towards the floor with gravity. One more breath here. Exhale, plant your hand on the outside of your foot. Breathe in, lift your left knee up, and then exhale, step your right foot back, three-legged down dog, and release to the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, bend your knee, open up your hip. We're gonna stay here and use our breath to deepen the pose. So on the inhales, you're lifting your left knee to the sky. With the exhales, you're allowing your right foot to drop towards your mat. On your inhales, you're squaring your shoulders towards the top of the mat. On your exhale, you're dropping your head down, releasing your spine. One more breath here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop your right knee to the mat. Breathe in, left arm to the sky. Use your breath to deepen the pose, adding space, allowing your hips to really sink towards the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here. Exhale, release your hand to the mat. Breathe in, lift your right knee off, and exhale, send your left leg back, three-legged down dog, and replace your foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next breath in, slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet. Breathe into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. High mountain pose. And exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit your hips back low, chair pose. Yeah. So weight in your heels, hips are shooting back, core is nice and tight, and you have a slight tuck on your tailbone. Yeah, and the crown of your head reaching. Beautiful. One more breath here. And exhale, release, forward fold. Breathe into a halfway lift and walk your hands forward into high plank. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Step your right foot between your hands, warrior one, rise and hold. So top of your thigh parallel to the mat. Baby toe on your back foot, pressing into the mat so you have a lift in your arch. And check that you can see your big toe. Yeah, pull your navel in nice and tight. One more breath in. Exhale, open to warrior two. Big toe check again. Root your baby toe on your left foot into the mat. Breathing here. 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Flip your front palm and reverse your warrior. Send your right knee forward, right fingertips up and back. Holding here. Breathing in. Sinking deeper into the pose. One more breath here. And exhale all the way to the mat. Option to keep your right leg lifted if you need more power. Upward facing dog. Sorry, I missed telling you chaturanga. And then downward facing dog. A chaturanga in there. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breath in, walk your hands back towards your feet. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, rise. High mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, sit your hips back low. Core nice and tight, weight in your heels. Crown of the head reaching. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and exhale, release, forward fold. Breathe in as you walk your hands to high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot between your hands and come up, warrior one, and hold. So nice wide stance between your feet, hip bones pointing towards the top of your mat, outer edge of your back foot rooting in, core nice and tight. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale to reach up. Exhale, open. Warrior two. Breathing in, breathing out. Yeah, so check that your tailbone is, nice. Core nice and tight. Yes, stack shoulders. Beautiful, Layla. Nice. Flip your front palm, reverse. Move nice and slow. Really root your feet into the mat. You might get a little wobbly here. Squeeze your core, squeeze your legs together. Breathing in. One more inhale. Reach up and back. Exhale to the mat. Option for a three-legged chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, rise. High mountain pose. We're going to speed it up just a little bit. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, fold. Breath in, walk forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one, right side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Halfway lift. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, fold, walk your hands into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, warrior one. Breathe in. Warrior two. Breathe out. Reverse, inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. 5 breaths here in down dog or child's pose if you would like. Grab a drink of water. It's nice and warm out here today. Whew. It's like yoga in Utah. Hot yoga, exactly. Hot yoga. Nice. When you're ready, make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, bend your knee, open up your hip to the right, stay here, or lower it to the mat and flip your dog, extending your left leg out to the side. Breathing here for 3 and 2 and 1. Come back over high plank. Plant your right arm or forearm on the mat and come into side plank. Hold here or lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back over, high plank, downward facing dog. Step your right foot between your hands, come on up, crescent lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, nice. So remember, your feet can be hip width distance, so you're nice and stable. And then your back hamstring is lifting towards, yes, and your right knee is over your ankle, so your thigh parallel as much as you can. Yes, very nice. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come through heart center, and we twist to the right side. Now you can stay up or hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Now readjust, stack that knee, your right knee over your ankle, and lift your left hamstring towards the sky. Breathe. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open. Warrior 2. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm onto your knee, and then reach your left fingertips up and over. Feel that stretch from your left fingertips all the way out to your left foot. Breathing here, holding in for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, chaturanga, option to keep your right leg lifted. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip to the left. Stay here or slowly flip your dog, placing your left foot on the ground behind you and extending your right leg out. Yes, breathing in for 3, 2, and 1. Come back over, high plank. Make your way to side plank on the left side, either on your forearm or on your hand. Hold here or lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back over, high plank. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot between your hands. Come on up. Crescent lunge. Big exhale out. Whew. Settle into the pose. Catch your breath. Release some heat by taking some big exhales with your mouth open. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale through heart center and twist to the left. Hooking right elbow on the outside. Now restack, knee over ankle. Lift your hamstring up. Breathing in and breathing out. Thinking of twisting your heart open. One long line from your heel out through the crown of your head. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, open. Warrior 2. Settle in. Readjust. Breathe in. Exhale, side angle pose. Left arm on your left knee. Right arm up and over. Stretch from your right baby toe out through your right fingertips, rotating your heart open. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, chaturanga, option to keep left leg lifted. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. 5 breaths here in down dog or child's pose. Grab another drink if you'd like. Breathing here. Yoga with sunglasses is challenging, I get it. Very nice. One more breath here. On an inhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. High mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's balance. So you can stay at the back of your mat or move more into the center, whatever you'd like. We're going to come into balancing poses here. So let's start with eagle on the right side. So we're going to take our right leg up and over and our right arm under. You can have backs of your hands together or catching palm to palm. Yeah, so best practice is to pick a spot somewhere that is not moving. So not the water, not me, not the grass, but your favorite stone, and just focus on that. Now lift your elbows up to shoulder height and then push your hands away from your face. Squeeze your legs together. One more breath here. On an exhale, unwind, staff pose. Send your leg back, airplane pose. Now check in that your hips are level. So maybe put your hands on your hips and push your right one down, lift your left one up, extend your right leg back behind you. Maybe flex your feet and pretend like you're trying to stand on the wall. Your lifted leg should be as active as your standing leg. Yeah, pull your belly in. Hands come to heart center. Exhale and reach your left hand down for your water bottle or for the ground and come into half moon. You can place your right hand on your hip to guide it open, and then when you're ready, lift your right arm to the sky. Breathing here, holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Now listen, slowly inhale, come back to staff pose and hold for 5, 4. Stand up out of that left hip. 3, 2, and 1. Release your foot down to the side. Ooh, shake it out. Who knew? Standing on one leg, right? People are always like, yoga, it's just a bunch of standing on one leg. And you're like, damn right, that's what it is. All right, other side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, eagle on the left. So the left leg comes up and over and the left arm comes under. Take a few breaths here to settle and activate your left leg by flexing your foot and then squeezing your legs together. Elbows are up at shoulder height and your hands are away from your face and belly pulling in nice and tight. Breathing here. Holding 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, staff pose. Exhale, airplane pose. Hands at your hips. Level your hips towards the floor, so push the right one down, lift the left one up. Stand out of your right hip, so really press your right foot into the mat. Activate that left leg. Yeah, it looks really nice, everybody. Hands can come back to press the air away, just like an airplane. Breathe 3, 2, and 1. Reach your right hand down for your water bottle or the ground. Left hand on your hip. Slowly open, half moon. When you're ready, left hand can go to the sky. Holding here for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale. Slowly come to stand and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ooh, shake it out. Shake it out. Nice job, nice job. All right, let's do One other balancing pose while we're standing here. Let's come into dancer. So we just stood on our right leg, so now we're gonna stand on the left. Right hand is gonna come out like you're serving, like you have a serving tray right at your hips, and you're gonna catch the inside edge of your right foot. So your thumb and your big toe are together. You're grabbing the arch of your foot. And then left hand, gonna reach up to the sky. From here, you're simply going to kick your right foot into your right hand as you hinge forward. Dancer pose. Now really try to reach your right foot up to the sky as much as possible and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Cross your right ankle onto your left knee. Sit back into a standing figure 4. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ooh. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, other side. Here we go. Dancer. So really spread your toes on your right foot. Press all 4 corners into the mat. Left arm comes out to the side and catch the inside edge of your left foot. Pick that spot again that's not moving. Extend your right arm up to the sky. And when you're ready, kick your left foot into your hand, hinging forward, lifting your left foot as high to the sky as you possibly can. Hold here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to center and place left ankle on your right knee and sit back. Standing figure 4. Do your best to let your left knee drop towards the floor so you really feel that hip stretch in your left side. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come on out. Shake it out. Nice job. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank and hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in, look between your thumbs, and jump onto your back side and roll all the way down onto your back. And let's come into a bit of core work here. So, here for core work, we'll start with our Pilates double leg stretch. So you're going to lift your chin and chest up, reach your fingertips towards your ankles. On an inhale, we'll extend everything out, and on an exhale, you're going to circle around. But pretend like you're circling through really thick mud. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle around. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Leave your chin and chest up. Hands come behind your ears. And we bicycle. Left elbow to right knee. And switch. And switch. 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 We're going nice and slow to burn them out. Switch. And switch. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave your chin and chest up. Hold behind your knees. Rock up into a boat pose, nice and slow. Yeah, nice job. Hands come to heart center. We're going to twist and twist. So we're not necessarily trying to touch the ground, but twisting to the side. Keeping your knees as quiet as possible. hold, 3, and 2, and 1. Hold, hold, hold. Fullest expression of your boat. Hold 5, 4, shaking's good, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Plant your feet onto the mat, and let's set up for bridge pose. So, heels so you can brush them. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Triceps or back of the arms pressing into the mat with fingertips to the clouds, or interlace. Fingers under your hips. Lifting up, breathing here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Come on down. Breath in and breath out. And inhale, up we go. Bridge pose again. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. We're going to do one more back bend, so you can choose if you want to do bridge again or you want to do wheel. Set yourself up for bridge or wheel. Take a big breath in, and on your next inhale, rise on up. Bridge or wheel. Holding here. Very nice. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. Pull your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. And then let's rock forward and backward until you get enough momentum that you can cross your ankles and plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Come on up for crescent lunge. And then exhale, open to warrior 2. Straighten your front knee, and inhale as you reach forward and then come down for triangle pose. So we're feeling the stretch on sort of the inner thigh and the back side of this right leg, your right hamstring. So reach your left fingertips up, rotate your chest open, soft bend in your right knee. Very nice. One more breath here. On an inhale, slowly rise up. Turn your toes to face the left side of your mat. Interlace your hands. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, forward fold. Let your shoulders rinse and ring over, and really shake your head. Yes and no, side to side. Allow gravity to pull on your spine. Hear all the snack crackle pops in your neck. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Breathe into a halfway lift. Hands come to your hips. Inhale up the rest of the way. Turn both of your toes to the front of the mat and step your left foot up about 1 or 2 of your feet between and at hip width distance. So this is pyramid stretch. Both heels stay anchored to the mat. You can keep hands on your hips. You can interlace your hands behind you again if you want more of a shoulder stretch, or we can reach down to the ground. So you decide. Inhale, reach your chest up, and then exhale with a flat spine. Fold, 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 fold. And then if you'd like, you can place your hands down on the mat or a block. Really drop your head. Look back to the back edge of your mat. Equal pressure between both feet. Feeling it primarily on the back of the right leg, but you may feel it a bit in the back of the left leg. Breathing here for 3, for 2, And one, inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, release them to the mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Hang here in ragdoll pose for a moment, catching opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Shake your head, yes and no. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank and hold. Breathe in, breathe out, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left foot between your hands, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, open, warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach forward, and then exhale, come down. Triangle pose on the left side. So work on, with your breath, opening up your chest towards the sky by pulling your right hip back, pushing your left hip under. Light, soft touch with your left hand. It's mostly your core holding you here. Breathing in for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale up. Turn your toes to the right side. Hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale with a flat back. Forward fold. Release your hands to the center of your mat. Shake your head. Yes and no, side to side. And then on an inhale, plant your left hand, reach your right hand up to the sky. And then exhale, switch, bringing right hand to the mat, inhaling left hand to the sky, and switch with your breath. So just move through with your own breath, using the inhales and exhales as the transitions. Doesn't really matter which move you do on which breath, just so long as you breathe. 2 more each side. Last one. When you're done, come back center. Breathe in, halfway lift. Plant your hands on your hips. Inhale up the rest of the way. Turn your toes to face the top of your mat. Step your right foot up. 1 or 2 of your feet between. Feet at hip width distance. Arm variation of choice. Inhale. And exhale with a flat back. Forward fold. Dropping your head. Releasing hands to the mat or lifting them up off of your tailbone. Equal pressure in both of your feet. Allowing the hamstring on the left side to release and lengthen. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath here. On an inhale, step your right foot up to meet your left. Catch opposite elbow, hang in ragdoll one last time, shaking side to side, forward and back with your head. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. High mountain pose. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, using your breath, slowly come all the way down to seated on your mat. One last boat pose, because we can. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. Come all the way down. So let's come into an inversion of your choice. So I know that we don't have blocks But if waterfall pose is your favorite pose, you can make this diamond shape with your hands and then place it underneath your tailbone and then just let your legs go up to the sky. So that can be a nice way to do this without a block so that your hips are really supported by your hands and then your legs can just go up to the sky. If shoulder stand is your preference, then go into that, into shoulder stand as well. Yeah. In either pose, you're actively reaching your feet up towards the sky. Yes, very nice. If you are in plow pose, slowly begin to lower your toes towards the ground overhead and make your way towards plow pose. From there, if you are in plow pose, bend your knees and come into deaf man's pose. And then slowly rolling down one vertebrae at a time till you come onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. And then pull your knees into your chest and let's make our way into a spinal twist. So some options are to keep your knees together and let them fall to the right as you look left. Another option that is a little more intense is to extend your left leg long, keeping your right leg pulled in, and then pull your right leg to the left as you look right. Extending your right arm out to the side. Yeah, so really feeling the twist and the stretch in your low and mid back here. Doing your best to keep your right shoulder anchored to the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Just a few more breaths here. On your next inhale, make your way back to center. Pull your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side or some hip circles. Massage your low back. And then let's switch sides. So extend your right leg out. Keep your left leg bent. Pull your left leg over to the right as you look left, and you may need to adjust your hips back to the center of your mat again. And the closer to your chest you pull your knee, the more mid-back you'll feel, and the lower down, the more low back. So you can adjust also the intensity with the position of your bent knee or your left knee. Keeping left shoulder pressed against the mat. One more breath here. And come back to center. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then extend your legs long out in front of you. We'll come into one final pose here, fish pose. So with your legs extended, you're going to come up onto your forearms. So with your fingertips kind of underneath your hips here and your elbows pulled in as much as possible. And then from here, you're going to allow your head to fall back. So press your elbows into the mat and allow your head to fall back. So this fish pose is a throat chakra opener. As you lay here, it might start to feel a bit strange. And it's not unusual if after doing this pose you find the courage and the words to say something you've been needing or wanting to say. A conversation you've been needing or wanting to have. So if that is coming up for you, don't be alarmed. It's natural in this pose. Breathing here for 3, for 2, and 1. Press your elbows into the mat. Slowly, gently lift your chest up. Remove your arms. Lay back down. Come into a happy baby pose, catching the outer edge of your feet, dropping your tailbone to the mat, pulling knees into your armpits, rocking side to side. Just allowing all of this movement to sink into your body. And then from here, pull your knees into your chest, coming to a tiny, tight little ball. Lift your forehead up to your knees and release everything down. Shavasana. Or suntan time. Yeah, so as we lay here today on this beautiful outdoor Shavasana, just notice the warmth of the sun on your skin. Bring it all the way into your body. Let that golden, warm, life-giving sunlight go into every little cell, every little nook. Maybe feel the breeze on your sweaty brow. Feel how that cools you down, nature's air conditioning. And just stay connected to your breath. There is a lot going on. There's a lot of sounds, a lot of life happening. Go inside, connect to your breath, connect to the beat of your heart. Life will always be happening around us. Bringing this feeling of Savasana with you wherever you go is one way to stay calm and unmessable with. Stay connected to your breath. Stay connected to the sensations in your body as this flow that we just completed sinks in to your tissues, to your skin, to your muscle, to your bones, to your soul, and to your heart. Slowly start to bring movement back by wiggling your fingers and toes. And on an inhale, reach your arms overhead for a big stretch. And then exhale with an open mouth. Pull your knees into your chest and roll over onto one side. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position with hands at heart center. Thank you so much for coming tonight and enjoying this glorious weather with your glorious bodies and your glorious breath. How blessed are we? Love and light. Namaste.